balance it all.
Look how narrow.
Have women speaking?
Tiny.
Yeah.
And
And that was considered a Bigfoot in those days.
Today we thought we would visit the Quartzsite Museum, also known as the Tyson Well Stage Station Museum, providing an introduction to pioneer and mining history, including mining equipment and the assay office from the Margarita mine. The original adobe stage station was built in 1866 by Charlie Tyson. So here's some artifacts. I'll pause and let you guys read if you want.
Good morning. Okay, when this picture was taken in 72, that this gentleman here was 100 years old at the time. This tall guy in brown hat. So, yeah, everybody was kind of up there, but they did an awesome job on this place. And you see what good work they did in here. When you go through this room here, you'll notice, okay? You can see where they patched into the original wall to save it.
Okay.
So it makes a lot of sense when you look at everything. You see how it all plays out.
Oh, look at the even the original.
And the cement floor is not original.
The walls though are original.
Yes, when you look at the inside of this place, of this building here, you're looking at 1857.
Oh my
Okay?
goodness.
The outside, you look through the window, see how they did a barrel wall? It goes around the whole museum
Okay,
to
yes.
protect the museum.
Okay.
When they
That was
excuse me,
smart.
when they patched this wall here, they saved the original wall here what they could. See, and then they would do that burial wall, which was thinking outside the box.
Yeah.
Because if you notice around town, you see a lot of buildings old like this, but they're pretty much falling apart.
Yeah.
There's not much left.
Yeah.
So when they
So
did
first,
this, they were
that's
thinking.
that.
It's beautiful, folks. I'm glad about they're doing what they're doing. Taxi driver in Maine for years.
Oh, Maine?
Yeah.
There were antique artifacts, mineral samples, mining history, as well as displays of how people lived. This interesting museum is for sure a stop if you're ever in the Quartzsite area.
You know, if this was here, ladies, this used to be old wallpaper. So we consider this room would have been fancy.
Oh, okay. I was looking at this tapestry thing. What's the history on that?
That's Hagley's on. That's all the World War One stuff. Yeah, he was in World War One there. You'll notice all his medals. Did you get a shot of his medals?
Yeah.
Of Michael with the sword and the shield. Yeah, very important. Get some really good stuff. Go through all the service and everything. Then he would become a marrying judge.
Oh, Marion Judge.
He was a very famous marrying judge out here. But also be he would do everybody from like Hollywood, California to he married celebs as well as
Right.
ordinary folks.
Was there any celebs that we would know he married, or?
I'm not sure on that. I can't
No?
say. Some people say Clark Gable or whatever, but then there was another town saying that they married him.
Nice.
So I don't know. But I mean, if I went through the records, you might be surprised. I mean, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I do. It's white glove time.
Mm-hmm.
For sure, you can't.
We got a
Yes.
person that wants to come through here. They've got relatives, the one that they want to go through.
I got a match book cover at a wedding was my son's, and they didn't give you matches. Like it was a notebook.
Oh, okay. I got you. I hear you there.
No smoking.
Right. True.
Look at the old telephone.
Yes, here was where they stick the longbow rifles out to shoot up. So like now your wagons out there were in trouble, and the families were in trouble, right? They would have those at different parts of the building at the end of the day, and they would shoot out until they could get the families in here safely. So that's how that would work.
Ah,
Well,
look at that. Oh, here it is. Here. Oh, there it is, right here.
Yeah, that's our building there in the corner of it. Yeah. This was before '72, before they did that burial wall.
Oh.
You can see that shit. Let's look on the outside.
yeah, it was falling apart.
This
Yeah.
up here is the gentleman over in Ehrenberg. He would take you over to the California side or back and forth.
Oh.
Yeah.
See.
So if you had a car or whatnot, you would tip that guy to, bring you across. I bet he made out pretty good.
I bet he did.
Yeah.
On him. Even got the camel bell, which is the elite camel guy. This is what you would hear coming down the street. He had his family here, you know.
Oh,
Original camel saddle there.
camel saddle.
They have Hi Jolly's daughter. This belonged to his daughter Minnie. This is her blanket.
Oh, yeah.
And his one and only son Fernando up there, which he fought in World War I for us. And unfortunately, on Fernando's side, though, he got that mustard gas like a lot of gentlemen do.
Oh, really? Eh?
Yeah, and then he come home to California and then perished within a couple of weeks.
Oh,
Because
gosh.
the inside of his body would be gone.
Oh, gee.
That'd be good stuff.
And this is High Jolly here.
That's Mr. Phillips. Hi Jolly, yes.
Hi Jolly.
And down here is Hi Jolly and his bride.
Wow.
Then you see the camels there, landed in 1856.
There was that many camels.
They brought them in.
Yeah. Yep, well, they landed in Texas and then they would drive from Texas to over here.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's how that story went there.
Wow.
Let's see, there's crystals out of Crystal Mountain. I can move them.
And where is Crystal Mountain?
Crystal Mountain is right, if you go north of Posa, then south of Posa, out here on 90.
Yeah, yeah.
Go like you're heading towards Yuma.
Okay.
When you go down to past South La Posa, it's about 2 or 3 miles on the left-hand side. You'll see a little wooden sign, and it'll say to Crystal Mountain, 5 miles. So you just take it right out there.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, we stayed at La
Quite
Posa.
good
So.
stuff out there. Guys.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and this is Mr. Walter Barrett. He would become a rock hounder in 1968. Him and his wife would move down here from Ferndale, Washington. And then he would have an 8-year project building all them rock houses.
Now, are those the ones we see outside?
Yes. Yep.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he even did us at the station here.
Oh,
Busy man doing all that, yeah. This is Joseph Kone over here. This is all his stuff. Now you see his stone cabin here. People can still go up and see that whenever you guys would like to. That's up by Dome Rock.
Oh.
Yeah, that'd be up by Dome Rock. You know, are you familiar with Dome Rock is, guys?
I know the name.
Okay.
I've heard. Yeah, I've heard of it too.
If you know where the Loves is, the gas station
Yeah.
Loves.
Yes.
Okay, there's a little side road, the side Loves there. It goes parallel to the highway.
Okay.
Take that and you're going to go past the Motel 8.
Yep.
You'll come to that split in the road. Go to the left of the split a couple of miles, and you'll see that stone cabin sitting up on the hill there. Take the dirt road right up to there. Yeah, it's pretty simple to get to. And when you're up there, though, you'll see he had a little back room there. On that back room, he had a couple of these gas sleeves. And he would make all this stuff out of ironwood. He did ironwood candle holders, bowls, and everything, lamps. Yeah, that was...
Look at
That
that
was
stuff.
Joseph Kone. This is him here. He passed away in '71. God, I was only 11 years old then. Boy, how time flies. You know, it gets you thinking about the years.
Time goes too fast, eh?
Yeah, it does. They always called me kid and everything. You know. Oh yes. Even if I was the oldest kid.
Wow, you really have to talk.
You want to see an 800-year-old cactus too?
Sure.
Before you guys have in there, this is the 800-year-old cactus.
So that's original. Somebody just didn't plant that there.
Oh, the cactus?
Yes.
Oh, you
No, he's talking about this one, Barb.
Yeah, this is that cactus. See, it died. So we had to go get a
Okay.
special permit to move it and everything. We put some special stuff on the outside of it, but I like people to go up there.
Try and preserve it.
Like wood.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, it's a darn shame it didn't survive out there, but like anything, all takes one bad apple to ruin it.
Oh, yes.
That's that really cool piece
Yeah.
of wood that we were touching?
Because this was taken in 1997, ladies. This was out by Dome Rock for over 900 years. And it's a very old cactus. This was from the Hale-Bopp comet was going by it out there in 97.
Oh, my.
Oh, wow.
Got a heck of a picture there. Yeah, 47.
Now, each arm is how long to grow? Usually it's
It's usually 50 years.
50 years for each arm. Yeah.
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
I've heard other stories, but I don't want to go over what I think is about the best. 'Cause
This is
a
so
healthy
cool.
cactus or a sick cactus, it can be a difference. Now, before his sons were born, he even thought of it, okay? He would run away from home at the age of 14 from Pennsylvania. All right? When he did, he would land out here. This is where he landed, which is the King of Copper mine, Arizona. This is our gold mine. Okay? He would work this. He was also an artist. He would draw this out of charcoal. Okay? Because charcoal artists, they start from the top and they draw it down.
Oh,
Now
no.
what he dated in 1898, okay, got his signature and everything there. You notice there's a lady out there hanging clothes. When you look at it long enough, it almost comes to life when you this guy was really thought of everything when you really look at it, you know. He's
Yeah.
got gold cards coming out of the mountain,
Wow.
water tower up there.
Yeah.
I always picture the different things from different angles. So I'm seeing the guys inside the building, drinking whiskey, playing cards, trading up for those big gold nuggets that they had found, the crazy bastards. You know, and the cheaters he's getting shot for cheating. There's all that stuff going on back then.
Oh, yeah, look at the lady hanging the clothes. Eh?
Yeah. Hanging over his stuff.
That's so good.
Different time, different era.
Yes.
No, this is us in 1937 too. You see the building right there? That's us, yeah.
Right here?
Yeah. And check this out. When you go next door, you know that big cactus next door to Silly Alice?
Yeah.
Beside us?
Yes.
This is that same cactus.
Still.
Look at how many less arms it has on it. You look at that there, and then look at it now when you go outside.
Okay.
And you say, geez, Wes was right. That thing's really pretty old by now. It is pretty old. They've been around a long time on here, those cactuses. This right here, can anybody tell me what it's made out of?
No.
Okay. You know what that was called? That was called scheelite.
Oh,
Scheelite.
Shell. And the women had to have this back in the day. It was very popular and very cheap when it first came out.
okay.
But what happened to them was it became so popular, it became flipped on. It became expensive.
Oh, sure.
And then once
Yeah.
it became expensive, they still would order it, you know, and want to have it and stuff like that.
Of course.
You know, but rightfully so, the women should spoil themselves, especially in those days. They were still fighting for voting rights and everything else.
We were just talking about that, how tough it was.
You know,
Don't know if I'd
yeah,
survive
women in
those
this country,
days.
yeah, it was tough for anybody to survive in the country, but women, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because some women were bought and sold, you know, as well as arranged marriages too.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
Who needs that?
Yeah. There's that
Yeah, you want to take a picture of this? You're gonna love reading that. You can see what the poor females went through.
rules for teachers.
Chimneys.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry about the light, guys.
You're only allowed to date one.
I can't.
You're never allowed to date
Let me see if I can make
Who's
this
up with
better. Oh,
Pretty crazy, huh?
Silly laws back then.
bend it a bit. There we go.
That was the
That's
first
not
jail in
that's
here.
not the jail. Yeah, and the jail is down here. If you want to see the original jail, that's down here.
Okay.
So that's where Fred Kewen used to be the constable. He was the constable township of that jail at one time. But he, down here in Main Street, if you hit Solar Bills on the right,
Okay.
go into Solar Bills and just tell them you're there to see the old jail, it's right behind the jail.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that's
Solar Bills, all right.
That's good. And that's Lou Georgie. He was Buck and Hazel Connor's son.
Okay.
That was he'd only lived to be 4 years old.
Oh God.
Unfortunately, because in those days, that's why families had such big families, because they knew a lot of them wouldn't make it.
Disease
There was
or
a lot of kid stuff in those days.
yeah.
Have you ever gone to any of the old western cemeteries?
Yes.
If you I had in Ohio when I was younger, and you tell you what, you see so many kid stuff. It's very sad.
Yeah.
There's a lot of kids, unfortunately, didn't make it back then, you know. And this was made out of acatil from our desert. This is acatil and Serrero cactus on the bottom. And this is where they would baptize you, right?
Oh,
That's so cool.
So they would baptize
wow, look at that.
them. And the church right here, this is the church that it would come out of, right up in here, which is the Quartzsite. And I've got all kinds of buck harness stuff up here. If you want to grab that. 'Cause they're-
Well, he's really Western looking.
And then you got Bob Steele up here, and Buffalo Bill down at the bottom.
This is Buffalo Bill.
Bill there, yeah.
Oh, that looked
They
pretty.
say now, if you've never seen his museum, they say that one in Wyoming. And I haven't been to that one yet, so I've got some on my bucket list. So, yeah, I'll tell a few stories about him. I better get there.
It's something else.
Yeah. Oh, he was just like, they were all busy men in those days. They were just doing this and that. And I don't think they wanted too much of anything. They didn't have their hands.
That's right.
That's for sure. But you know, they had to have all those responsibilities. It's the only way they could probably get a certain town or whatever balance it all.
Look how narrow.
Have women speaking?
Tiny.
Yeah.
And
And that was considered a Bigfoot in those days. And up here is another Bill Keisner's painting. He did this one in color. Somebody else has some Model T windshield.
Oh, is that what that is? A Model T windshield.
Back in the, when they say nowadays tagging things, well, I guess this was his way of tagging things in those days.
pretty good.
Yeah, he did really
Did an
well.
awesome job. Yeah.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Lots of flowers.
That was something else for sure.
The old time barber shop. Can you tell me about this?
That I don't know. I'm not sure.
Just pieces from an old
Yeah,
barber
it's
shop?
just all stuff from the old barber shop that's most likely in town. All these old western towns had a barber shop
Yeah.
somewhere along the line. Yeah, we gotta get all that local gossip.
Sure.
We do.
Still the same these days.
Oh yeah. We just do it all on the media anymore. What do you think of the ladies' fancy hat?
Isn't that something?
Yeah. Well, and women in those days too. In fact, today they had to have the fancy hat.
The old spinning wheel. Actually, some yarn or cotton on it.
I think so, yes.
Wow, look at the detail in that piece. Not sure what it is.
Read what you want to read. Sure.
What is this? What is this?
That's what comes up.
Oh, gun belt.
It's like the holsters over here.
Oh, the holster.
Yeah,
Here.
this is right here.
Oh, wow. Look at the detail in that. My goodness.
Another tooling, is that what?
Yeah. This display was the Michael Garman collection, depicting the inside of a typical desert bar in the 1950s. The detail was so exact, it was crazy. Down from the actual pool balls to the television set to the cigarettes in their mouth. If you have a chance, check it out. Like a real old gold shoot. These are cool. They're all made from stone from that man that he mentioned inside. See if you can see inside. Pretty. was the general store. This one's impressive, like a castle. The English castle. Check out the prices for the Arizona stage line rates in the 1860s. We spotted this little guy basking in the sun. I want to thank Wes who gave us our tour. The museum is open from Wednesday to Sunday 10 to 4 and is free, but they do accept donations. What a way to end the day, but with ice cream.